Hello everyone and happy Transfer Tuesday. In case you are new here, my name is Layla, and Transfer Tuesday, if you've never heard of it, is just the day of the week where we move our money in the right direction. No matter how small or large it is, we are just putting it toward our financial goals. I did not come up with this. It was created by Mary from Pennies Not Perfection. She's here on YouTube as well. I've been doing this for a couple of years. It has helped significantly to get me closer to debt freedom and all of my other financial goals, because every single week I am making a transfer, and it really, even if you're doing small amounts, it really adds up. And for me, it really makes a huge difference. Mentally, I feel like everything is going a lot faster and I get to make progress every single week, which I absolutely love. So I do have an investment to share as well as savings toward my student loans. So let's jump into it. Today's the 15th, which means that it is payday for me. And today was actually the first payday since I got my pay increase, my raise at my job. It wasn't anything crazy. It was a 5% raise. So honestly, the bulk of it goes to taxes. And then of course, because I did get that pay increase, that means I'm also putting a little bit more to my 401k. So that's still at 6% of my pay. But instead of $150 per paycheck going toward my 401k, it was actually $157.50 toward my 401k, and then my company matches that. So a total of $315. That increase still makes me feel really good, and I'm excited to see my 401k go even further. But yeah, that's the only investment for this week. Next up is my debt. I do have $36,000 of student loan debt left. That is the only debt I have remaining. I have not been actively paying those down because they've been in forbearance and at 0% interest since March 2020 due to the pandemic. And because of that, I have been saving for them in my high yield savings account with Marcus by Goldman Sachs. And the reason that I save for them instead of paying them down is because the more that I have saved, I gain interest on that amount that I have saved. So I am making money off of that debt since there's no interest on it and I don't need to make the payments. That forbearance is supposed to end in January. There was this whole ordeal with, you know, cancellation was supposed to be happening. That as of right now, that's not happening. I don't think it's going to happen at all. So I am not going to expect that whatsoever. Even when that was announced, I still continue to save, but especially now I am just continuing to save and really making sure that I can hit this debt-free point within the next 8 months or so, because yeah, I really wanted to be debt-free this year. I am technically behind. Like, I really wanted to be debt-free back in April. That was like my initial goal from the very beginning. Things just didn't work out that way. So now I had been saying, like, I really want to be debt-free by 30. My 30th birthday is in July of 2023. So yeah, I've got some work cut out for me, but I have a decent amount saved up. So let's get into the numbers. As of last Transfer Tuesday, I reached $23,300 saved for my student loans, and I have made 2 transfers since then. So let me share the first one. On November 10th, I received a Venmo notification that Cena sent me $100. He has supported me so many times over the last few months, and he said, "In hope of happier days," and sent me $100. Thank you so much, Cena. I greatly appreciate it. And I did go ahead and make that transfer on November 10th, which brought me up to $23,400. It's a huge help, and yeah, seriously makes the world of a difference. Thank you so much. And then I didn't make any other transfers until this morning. So I got, as I said, I got paid, and this was my pay increase. And the difference from my previous paychecks, my bi-weekly paychecks, was about $75. So it was a $75 increase. And I'm just gonna act as if I did not get a pay raise, and anything above that, the $75 difference is what I chose to transfer to my student loan savings, because yeah, I'm just acting as if I didn't get that raise. I absolutely love the idea of doing that. I didn't need that pay increase. Of course, everybody wants to get a pay increase, like that's super important, but I didn't absolutely need it. Like, I was doing fine with my previous pay. So yeah, going forward, just acting as if it's not there, because that's what makes logical sense to me. I'm really looking forward to the day when that pay increase is like, you know, hundreds, possibly thousands more than what I got this time around. But for now, that's what we're working with. So no $75 extra per paycheck is not crazy, but that $75 per paycheck that I will be putting toward my student loans until my debt's paid off, of course. So those are the 2 transfers that I have made, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a transfer right now. And y'all know me, I really like to work with even numbers in this account. So I could do just 25, but I'm gonna do 125 to get this to an even number and also quite a bit higher. So we're gonna do 125. I will put that confirm page up on the screen, and that will be it for me this week. So over the last week, I have saved $300 toward my student loans. Shout out to Sina for 1/3 of that. I now have $23,600 saved for my student loan debt. And if we were to subtract that from my $36,000 balance, I would be left with $12,400 of total debt, which is insane. Like, I'm so close to getting under 10K. Y'all know that in the recent weeks I've been sharing what I would do with the leftover cash, assuming I got the cancellation. I'm no longer going to be doing that because we're not getting that, at least not this year, not anytime soon. I genuinely believe that won't change. I'm sorry if anybody is expecting me to be hopeful about that, but I really don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, I've got some work cut out for me. I was really excited to have leftover cash, but like, that gave me a lot of hope, a lot of excitement, because I felt like I would be able to catch up and really get ahead with my investments. And I definitely feel quite a bit behind because I haven't been hitting my goal. Like, I wanted to be debt free last year. I wanted to be debt free at least by April, and I wanted to be debt free this year, and it's just not happening. And it is a very long journey, and definitely leaves you a little bit burnt out, leaves me burnt out anyway. And in saying that, I don't want anybody to compare themselves to me, because I know there are people in situations that are, you know, like, you may have more debt than I do, or you may not have as high of a net worth, or not that I have a high one by any means, but I understand that there's different situations and you may be older than me. I'm not saying any of this as a comparison to anybody. It's just more so how I feel. Like, I set these goals for myself, and for me not to achieve them is discouraging. So I was really hopeful that I would be able to catch up, and that's just not gonna happen. But I kind of feel more motivated after, like, hearing that it wasn't gonna be canceled. I don't know why. It's kind of just like, all right, you've got to work for this, you know? Like, I really want this gone by my 30th birthday, so I have about 8 months. I need to do about $1,500 from now till then. Yeah, $1,500 per month. I think that will about cover it, a little bit more than that. And obviously we're halfway through November. Yeah, definitely have my work cut out for me, and it's always been that way, and I'm just ready for this debt-free journey to be over, to be honest. So it does make me feel pretty good knowing that a year from now I should be debt-free, but I have said that many years in a row, and things, yeah, you can't always plan everything to a T, so that's kind of the situation I'm in now. I don't know, overall, I just have like a good feeling about everything, and I'm not sure where that's stemming from, but that's just how I feel, and I'm going to take advantage of that. So I know not everybody's feeling that way, but hopefully you can get to that point and realize that, like, it's okay. We'll become debt free eventually. But anyways, that is it for me for today's Transfer Tuesday. Please comment down below what you did to move your money in the right direction. Thank you all so much for your support. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.